Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching Shazam Fury of the Gods. Now, ever since James Gunn took over DC's entire film universe, I always knew that there would be a few films that were left over that would need to be released this year. Those would be Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, and The Flash. And out of those three, this was the one I was concerned the least about. And to be fair, that's because this film is pretty dang fun. Not as heartfelt and not as well written as the first film, but still generally pretty fun, and people who liked the first film should like this one. But let's get to the story, shall we? The story is that Billy Batson, aka Shazam, has been trying to keep his family together after giving them all superpowers in the last film, but it seems they're all going through their own pursuits, as Billy is also about to turn 18 and therefore won't be in the foster system anymore. While that's going on, the Daughters of Atlas find the staff that he destroyed in the first film, and not only do they reforge it, they also try to find a way to bring their realm alive, even if it means taking down Earth, and specifically Philadelphia, along with it. The city of brotherly love, they feel no love for it, it seems. So Shazam and his fellow superheroes, who also happen to be his foster family, have to go around to stop the Daughters of Atlas before they get a seed of life from a golden apple in order to save Philadelphia. And they also have to learn something about letting go in the process. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on in this film, not even counting the cameos and the two after credit scenes. And it does feel like the plot is a little overstuffed because of that. Thankfully, though, the tone feels generally consistent throughout, and when it comes to most of the humor, most of the jokes hit bullseye. The effects range from being generally pretty good to not looking particularly inventive or even that impressive, but still being creative enough to the point where you don't mind. That's something I've always loved about the Shazam movies. Not only are they tied in with Greek gods, which I've always loved Greek mythology, but also I just love the fact that they're very much a movie about families, which is probably why they're the most family-friendly pictures of the DCEU. Even if it does feel like they do have some cliches that I don't think a lot of people enjoy, such as some product placement for Skittles that would probably make even E.T.'s Reese's Pieces advertisement feel subtle by comparison, to the point where they even copy a joke verbatim from the nostalgia critic of all people. Yeah, but outside of lines like that and certain motivational speeches that go on for a bit too long, it does feel like this film does capture the essence of what makes Shazam such a great hero. The fact that he's a grown man in a child's body, and it really does feel like that throughout the film, and it's made even better by the fact that every single one of the heroes in the family feels that way, to a different extent for each one. Heck, Freddy, I think, gets some of the best development of the entire film, and that's always a joy considering he's depowered for most of it, or at least not in his superpowered form for a lot of it. Even if it does feel like some characters only get a few minutes to shine, all of them feel like they still contribute in some way, and it really is fun to see both Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu playing roles like this. Roles that you wouldn't normally expect out of them. On top of that, you should definitely watch out in the film for a certain cameo that does paint a bright future for a certain character who was given a little bit of a bad rap in their last movie. When you see the film, you get what I mean. As far as if this will fit into the DCEU afterwards, after Gunn's whole experiment goes off, I have no idea. But as far as these movies go, the Shazam films have always felt like they're one of the better bets for DC. So maybe he'll stick around, maybe he won't. We'll see. So yeah, this isn't as good as the first film. It's got a few flaws here and there, but as far as a family-friendly DC cinematic universe film goes, you could definitely do with worse. That's why I'm going to give Shazam Fury of the Gods a 7.5 out of 10. See you next time.